What's going on today? We're taking a look at C-Rod, Christian Rodriguez. Last time I made a video about C-Rod, I took Isaac Dalgarian as a favorite, ate my own words, and I think it's about time that we start taking Christian Rodriguez seriously. He made it to the UFC in only 5 professional bouts, and since then, he has gone 5-1 in the premier organization. Albeit with the weight misses, he might be one of the best underdog bets in the Ultimate Fighting Championship right now. Without further ado, let's take a look at Christian Rodriguez's career highlights so far.
Oh, Till's out! It's over! It's over! It's over! That's what I'm saying, boy! Oh! He got dropped! It's over! It's over! Munoz! Oh my God!
Christian Rodriguez started as an amateur in 2016, and the weight changes even existed this early in his career. He debuted as a bantamweight, but fought at both featherweight and catchweight between 135 and 145. What makes Rodriguez impressive is how well-rounded his skill set honestly is. Countering a good wrestler with his own defense, submitting bad grapplers, or outstriking and outlasting others. It's what's allowed him to build such an impressive record thus far in his career. He wrapped up his amateur career with a huge head kick knockout and made his pro debut in Bellator. It only took him a round to finish his opponent using ground and pound to set up an arm triangle choke and then transition to his slick arm bar, and he would use the momentum to reel off 5 straight stoppage victories before only 3 years into his mixed martial arts career, he would get a shot at the Ultimate Fighting Championship on Dana White's Contender Series. He would be set up to fight the main event fighter for this actual fight night, Tracy Cortez's brother, and Christian Rodriguez would sadly not make the weight, and this would put a mark on a rather impressive performance from Rodriguez that would actually probably cost him his contract to the UFC, as he wouldn't get it and would have to go back to the regional scene for one more fight. Rodriguez has always struggled to make the bantamweight limit. He's missed weight in 3 career fight opportunities for the UFC, all at bantamweight, though now he looks to have made a home in the featherweight division. But nonetheless, after the Contender Series, he would get a first round finish and the UFC would bring him straight in for a featherweight fight on short notice against Jonathan Pierce, and the two delivered an intense battle. Early exchanges quickly led to Pierce taking Rodriguez down, who defended well and locked in a tight guillotine, which Pierce survived. Pierce controlled much of the first round, but entered the second visibly a little bit winded, allowing Rodriguez to land several solid strikes on the feet. Pierce's persistence in grappling saw numerous takedowns, however, but Rodriguez was finding near submissions, including an armbar, and the third round saw both fighters exhausted, with Pierce securing a final takedown and maintaining control until the end of the fight. Rodriguez showcased his resilience and skills, but would suffer his first professional defeat, taking the short notice risk for a shot at the UFC, and the UFC would reward Rodriguez with another bout in October, where he'd submit Joshua Weems, getting himself a nice UFC bonus along the way for his first round Anaconda submission, and then he'd be given his biggest opportunity yet. On a pay-per-view UFC 287, he would be set up against Raul Rosas Jr., who is, and honestly still is, riding an incredible wave of hype for his skills at his young age. After fighting off numerous submission attempts early, Rodriguez ultimately outworked Rosas in every position over the final 10 minutes. It was a strong showing from Rodriguez, handing Rosas his first career loss inside the cage, the caveat being he missed weight once again. And it would be UFC 290 that would mark the final straw for his weight misses at bantamweight, where he would pick up a win against a very tough, very game Cameron Simon, forced to move to the featherweight division, where honestly, in my opinion, he would take on an extremely tough test in Isaac Dalgarian. I took Dalgarian on the money line in this fight, with Dalgarian as the favorite, and I was punished for it, with Rodriguez surviving an onslaught of takedowns in the first and early second round, but coming on so strong in the back half of the fight that the judges ultimately gave the split decision to Christian Rodriguez. In my opinion, I thought Isaac Dalgarian won the fight because the damage was very limited, and I don't think either had a real significant advantage there besides the third round for Christian Rodriguez, that I thought the first and second round went to Dalgarian. However, Christian Rodriguez is now on a 4-fight win streak, and he is in the featherweight division, so we're gonna hope to see no more weight misses from him. How far do you think Christian Rodriguez can go? He's a smaller featherweight. That's why he tried to make the bantamweight division, but I do feel that he is an exceptional fighter with tons of skills and a very high ceiling. But that'll do it for today's video, guys. If you enjoyed, smash that like button, subscribe to Combat Sports Central, and I will see you in the next one.